Hello. First thing you gotta do, the light switch. Turn off the power. Don't worry, I have another light. Next, the bulb. What you gotta do, look, this is your thumb. To unscrew it, you gotta put your thumb outside of your body, inside, right? Just unscrew it like that. You did it. Now to put it back in, your thumb inside your body, out. Just in case you need to know what the socket looks like, here you go. That's how the socket looks. This is what you screwed the light bulb into. You see how the socket is? Wow. All right, now put it in there. We lined it up. Good, snug enough. Just in case you want to see me take it out like this for whatever reason. I just keep holding on to it. There. We're putting it back in. What am I doing? I have a stick. Hello, how you doing? I honestly forget that I have this most of the times, but I did that just to not clickbait anyone for this video. This shirt, let me tell you about this shirt. I haven't worn it because I hate wearing it 2 days in a row, then boom, washing it. Or even mostly like I want to do 1 day in a row, then washing it. Do you like my shirt? Honestly, I just did that first part for seriousness, but now we're gonna do it for fun. Oh no, my light is not working. It's not supposed to do that. Oh no. Hello, welcome back to how to change a light bulb. To this video, we're going to go and change a light bulb. Now, here's how you do it. You could turn off the light and then screw out the light bulb. Unless you're gangster and just screw it out with the light bulb on. And since I'm gangster, we go screw it out with the light on. Yeah, I totally screwed it out with the light on. Oh, whoops, I was accidentally gonna actually do it with the light on. Now we gotta transport it. And how do we transport a light bulb? So fragile, so delicate. We gotta do it with a spoon. Okay, I have a spoon for my light bulb. Let's go transport and get another one. Oh my god, look, a perfectly good working lamp with a light bulb. I need that. Oh, thank you. I hope you can tell this is a joke, right? Okay, we're back and we are going to go and install the new light bulb. There we go. Ta-da! Am I scaring you? Subscribe, or you'll be seeing me later. Okay, let's talk for a second today. And we're going a little bit exploring. I learned the name of this plant. It's called a peace lily. Isn't it pretty? It's toxic though, so we shouldn't eat it. And by we, I mean me and your dog. I also learned that these bush are bush and they have a name. They're called vervine. Either purple or blue. See these? Wow. There is a lot of these. A lot of these around here. You make tea from them. They're soothing, apparently. Let's talk about something else. Let's talk about me. Watering can. Just maybe, if I water my camera, my views will grow. Also my watch out. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not really feeling the fit, specifically the pants. But anyway, we still out here. My day started a little bit later today. It started at about 4 o'clock, actually about 3. We did 20 push-ups and 20 sit-ups, because we gotta get back fit. My man go. Part 3, Get Back Fit Part 3. This is our third attempt. We actually were skinny Adrian in one point of our life. I think that was about 3 years ago. Nope, it wasn't COVID that hit. It was my wrists. I hurt my wrist really badly when I was working at Firestone. I'm still sick, but I'm getting a little bit better. Whoa, address the issue. We're at 700. I'm probably like 700. Update how much we actually have. 700 and X amount of subscribers now. Wow, thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. How you doing? My name is Adrian Babulal. And to my 2 subscribers that keep watching these videos over, well, not over and over, but they're up to date. They're more up to date than everyone else here. I'm looking at you, number 711. I don't know anything that's happening here, but welcome to the field trip. Subscribe. And if you don't know what the field trip is, it's one of my songs that I like. It's actually The Journey, but I call it the field trip because that's just very clever. But thank you for 700 subscribers. I tell you what, if we get to 1 million subscribers, I'm gonna do something more on the line that I like, but not permanently, but I'm just crazy like that, alright? We're gonna take a 2200 Accord, right? And we're gonna try to make it look like, or maybe even perform, alright? I need a lot of supporters to do this. A Honda NSX 1999, because they look so similar. The taillights look so similar. Also, this car costs like 199K. You're not going to want to drive your street car, your 199K car, all the way to just go get some groceries every single day. And that's what I want to do. I want to drive it every single day. So we're going to take this car and turn it into something of that car, and we're going to drive it every single day. But Adrian, you can't even fix your own car. How are you gonna do that? How's that gonna be possible? Listen. 1 million followers, alright? You know how many supporters that are? Alright? You know how much revenue I could probably make to actually support the craziness that I'm talking about? Probably not a lot, but I'll still have people watching. And I'm pretty sure by the time we hit 1 million subscribers, I should be able to afford this old car, not this car, the Honda, the 2000 Honda, alright? And then I should be able to fabricate, some parts, because that's one of my goals in life, to fabricate parts. You think I want to repair this car? No, I want to modify it to the point where it's not even this car anymore. Have you ever heard of Vader, California Vader? That's this. Well, that's this stripped down and then rebuilt. That costs $14,000. It's a kit car. It's not really, I don't know. You can either buy it, do it yourself, and they'll sell you everything, or you can send your car up and they'll do everything. This would be cooler to turn into an NSX because there's a lot of support for this. But the idea was to take a car that's just out there, just chilling, my guy. Like, who really wants a 2000 Honda Accord? And that's why we're gonna make it into its predecessor, the one that we really want, the one that they should have remade but didn't because they wanted to keep it special. But yeah, until we reach like 1 million, we're not there yet. Oh, let's first hit, there's a plane above my head. What if I did a video about when the next plane comes over my head is when the video ends? If a plane flies over me, the video ends. Oh, I have another idea too. I laugh. If I laugh, the video ends. Oh my god, here's the idea, right? I can have some of you guys send me some clips, or I just go find some clips, right? I just go find some clips. And if each video will definitely be 15 minutes long, and if I laugh, guess what? Maybe you'll just have a black screen for the end of the video. Maybe it'll just be me completely just boogieing for the next 15 minutes. Maybe it's just a black screen for the next 15 minutes. Boy, why? Because I don't know, okay? I don't know if I should actually end the video. So if I laugh in literally 0.5 seconds, not 0.5 seconds, that doesn't make sense. In 5 seconds, you don't just look at the video and be like, damn, he laughed that quick. Or maybe that'll just make it more funny. I don't know, we'll experiment with that. We'll do 3 videos, alright? First up, the 3 videos of me laughing. If the video ends if I laugh. And if I laugh, the video just gets cut off right there. That's where it ends. And the next one will be if the video laughs. No. If I laugh, oh my god, there's another plane. Damn, that video would be really short. Air flight control, my guy. But the next sets of videos will all be 15 minutes for sure. Therefore, if I laugh and I lose, You don't know that I lost just by looking at the video. I'm 60. I see trees. I see trees. I don't remember I see green. I don't remember the song. And I think to myself, what a wonderful world. Anyway, those are the ideas. I laugh. The video ends, and there'll all be 15 minutes. So if I laugh before the 15 minutes, the video just black for the next amount of time, or maybe I'll have a loading screen or something, or maybe a lost screen. All right, back to talking about me. I might talk about this in the next video also. I have a dairy allergy. Oh no, what does that mean? A dairy allergy doesn't mean I'm lactose intolerant. I'm not lactose intolerant. Lactose intolerant is something from lactose that's in the dairy stuff. Normally you find it in dairy stuff, all right? So lactose free stuff I can't have. Lactose I can digest. I can digest lactose, okay? It won't send me to the toilet, all right? What will happen with my allergy is that my body thinks dairy is a threat. There's different levels of dairy, and the one that basically I cannot have, which makes dairy, is whey. Whey is the protein of milk. My body identifies whey as an enemy. Whey is protein. Protein is what my body uses to identify and remember threats. I can't have dairy. I'm allergic because my immune system think it's a threat. What does that mean for me? It means I start sneezing really quick. In either 1 minute or 5 minutes, I'll start sneezing. And before any of those, I might get bumps. I get insta acne. Dairy gives me insta acne. It's the worst. If it's worse, I get insta acne on my face. Look at that. What sucks is that dairy can be used in anything. Butter, which people use for spraying bread pans for whatever, and just a little bit lingering amount, my body will detect it, and boom, insta acne. And that's not the bad part. It's not just my face, it's not just the discomfort, although it is the discomfort. I remember one time I popped one of those. It's just a bump of pus, and then I ate some chocolate, which is milk. It had milk in it. It's milk chocolate. And then the next day it got back with pus again. I was like, it was terrible because I already popped it, and it bled and everything, and it's underneath a scab, and then I had to do it again. It was just nonsense of pain, bro. I remember I'd go to grandma. I'm like, Grandma, can you pop this? Bro, my face would just be like, but at the same time I'd be like, yes, I can start healing now, because it does hurt sometimes when I touch it. Now imagine if I get that between my leg. I will be walking, my legs will be rubbing. And it's like sandpaper, and it's like ouch every single time. That would make me the most ineffective person at work. And it has. And that's why I have to stay away from dairy. Now when I was a little kid, it wasn't that bad. You see some little goosebumps on my face and you ate milk, didn't you? Or I ate chocolate. I ate something that I shouldn't have ate. You could look at it. You could see it on my face. But it didn't affect me that much. But now it affects me very much. It affected me ever since probably high school. I don't know, 8th grade. That's when I really noticed it. And then around, I think 11th grade or 12th grade is when I realized, hey, what if it's the milk? Because my mother did tell me, oh, look, your face. You ate something you're not supposed to, didn't you? Really long time ago. I connect the dots finally. I was like, what if? And it did work. I've stayed away from milk. Now, every time I look for something, I do not eat anything that says milk. Or I do not eat anything that might have the potential to have milk. Butter can have milk. If you can add that whey protein to anything, milk. I gotta be safe. Anyway, that's about me. Have you ever suffered from any allergies? Let me know in the comments below. I'll be able to relate. I have more allergies, but this time we're just talking about the dairy one because it sets me off a little bit from all the things that I can eat. McDonald's? Nope. Burger King? Nope. Wendy's? Maybe. Nope. I can't have onion rings. Those are my favorite things. I have to basically either make or wait for a company to make alternatives. I remember I ate onion rings. I was like, damn it, I really want some onion rings. And I was like, okay, you know what? Just for the one time. Oh, that was the worst bumps I ever had. It was underneath the skin and it wasn't able to be popped. Man, there's a butterfly over there. Oh, the vervine. It attracts butterflies and bees. That bush right there. Apparently, oh, Damn. Apparently, those insects like it a lot, which is pretty nice. I welcome them to my house. That butterfly was so close. I missed it. It flew like right in front of the camera. My God. So make sure you subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Subscribe. My first goal is obviously 1,000. My main goal is 100,000 because I'm trying to get that silver play button. I'm still pretty new to YouTube. However, I have done it for a long time, so I'm not completely new. So if you do feel like, you can still leave suggestions down below. I'll still take it in consideration. I love you. If no one hasn't told you that today, I told you. I love you, and I'm proud of you. You go do the greatest thing ever. Here, you're gonna need this. It's for that thing that I keep telling you that you're gonna build. Call of Duty reference. If you missed out on the part that I gave you yesterday, well, go watch yesterday's video, day 33. And if you missed out on the first part, go watch day 32 and you'll get all the parts to what you need to build. However, it's not finished yet. There's some couple more parts and I don't even know what you're building, but you'll be building something very useful. Maybe you have to turn on the power. Maybe you have to save the world. I don't know. Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. If you have a idea of what I should do for a video, you should put it down in the suggestion box down below. I'm thinking really hard, even though it's like super simple, but mostly the things that I think of are like really short. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Specifically, subscribe. My name's Adrian Bubbleall. This is my channel. It goes by my name. Thank you for having here. Thank you for having me on your screen. Have a good day. One more thing. I didn't want to say it this video. I could leave it for another video, but I could just say it through all the videos. At this point, I like stopping it before you leave. What if I challenge you to a 75-day hard challenge? 75 hard challenge where you have to make a video every single day. Do you accept it or no? I don't know. All right, now hear me out. Here's the first thing. All right, this is one of my insecurities. It's my clothes. I can't always look good because looking good costs really expensive. If you want me to look more good, or if I can afford to be looking more good, I'll be looking more good. But don't worry if you look good on the camera or not, because most times there might not be someone watching. Getting out there with this YouTube thing is quite hard unless you're making videos that are somewhat relevant to pop up into the feed. You're not gonna be there. I'm definitely not making anything that's quite relevant. I'm just here for entertainment. I have no clue how to put up the entertainment. Today's video, how to change a light bulb, is an example of me trying to reach out there through just random searches. I don't think there's going to be one person searching up how to change a light bulb besides me. I don't want to discourage anyone from making videos. I've actually wanted to make videos from a long time. Maybe I'll tell you that story tomorrow too, and where I started out as making videos. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thank you for joining. 75-day hard. Push the camera over. Oh, sorry. I keep telling you I'm going to leave, but I'm not gonna leave. I got another tripod. Finally, as you know, I broke the other one. Let me show you it. This is the tripod. It's pretty good. It's just a little bit broken. Down here, I rewelded it. And right here, I broke it. I stepped on it to broke. Maybe I should do an ultimate starter guide just for anyone that wants to start. Or, just be on my level as soon as they come up. If you think my video is high quality that much and you just want to, and I inspire you, let me just give you my whole setup basically. This is the new tripod that I got. And I also got a new, light. Wow, so it's square, it should be better. Basically, these both cost me $30-something. This one was on sale. The color of it is white. And I also took it because, it was on sale. I'm broke right now or something like that. The video should be like flipped the right way. This is the brand. Put a link down below just for you. I didn't really want to. This is the other one. There you go. Yeah. I will not be unboxing these today, but I will be using them tomorrow. And I'm going to retire this one that I have right here to just be using for my face cams for when I am gaming. Or maybe I should just be using this instead because this is like a way more higher quality. But I think it's better if I just leave one of these in place. Or maybe, it's a bonus because now I can use this one I'm using over there as a prop. It will be fun. Better things are to come. We're upgrading slowly and I broke some stuff, but I tried to replace it. Thank you for watching. Frying pan!